Hey, what's up, Robs?
Hey, Jordan. How you doing, bud?
Uh Dude, I've been in a weird mood lately. I don't know, man. I just need help.
What's wrong?
Dude, I don't know anything about fighting or MMA. How do you say it?
Mama. Yeah, MMA is what it's called, Jordan.
Oh, MMA. That's what it's called.
Are you getting bullied at work?
Dude, I'm getting bullied everywhere. Steph is she's cruel. Ever since we got out here, she just wants to put me in a triangle choke. I don't even know what that means.
What does it even mean? Well, two things. First thing, you deserve it, honestly.
Oh,
You're
no.
pathetic. But secondly, I know exactly where you can get some real-time footage of people beating the shit out of each other so you can practice, your skills.
Where would I go for that?
On YouTube, check out the page MMA Colosseum, the show.
Oh, I've heard about this from the previous episodes.
Yeah, it's actually your brother's page. It's weird you wouldn't have heard of it before.
Shit. That okay. Now that I know that, what kind of videos does he have?
Oh my gosh, anything you could possibly want. There's highlights, lowlights, medium lights, knockouts, recaps of fights. I mean, there's really anything you could want. Promos of
Promos,
upcoming
yeah.
fights.
Awesome.
It's a great channel. I frequent it whenever a new video comes out. I always like and share it wherever I can. And
Yeah,
I think it would be good for you to check it out.
I'll definitely have to check that out. And in the meantime, your other guy on the screen he's kind of moving in slow motion a little bit. It's kind of like it's weird. Like it's not. I don't know what he's not saying much. Or this
Well, as
guy.
soon as I figure out my internet connection, you know what I'm going to do?
Uh-oh, what?
I'm going to head over to MMA Coliseum, the show, and check out some promos.
That's right. Go there, subscribe, do whatever you got to do.
Yeah,
Let's start the show. Hopefully it works.
it will for a while.
Happy or sad, it's story time with two fucking idiots. And welcome back.
For some reason, your mic just cut out completely.
You think it was protecting your ears
Maybe because it did it again.
right now?
Yeah.
Well, what the hell? Hold on, let me turn it down a little bit. How was that? Did you hear it that
I
time?
mean, I could hear it, but let's restart the shit.
Okay. I just won't maybe go as high this time.
I don't know. Why would pitch have anything to do with it?
I don't know.
It's not.
Let's just leave it in.
It's not made for dogs.
And wait. And welcome back.
Welcome back. Two fucking idiots.
Two fucking idiots podcast.
Episode
baby.
10. We're
What?
10 in,
That's
bro.
right, dude.
10.
Double digits?
Double digits. That's
Dude.
2 digits for those of you who don't understand what double means. My name is Jordan, or Jordan's fine in the podcast. We don't need to do anything different about that.
No, Flash.
Who are you?
I'm Robbie, or
Flush. Okay, there we go.
Oh, so appropriate. It also really hurts my feelings. So
That's hilarious.
Which is perfect, honestly. That's great.
How
you doing, dude?
Bro? I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing okay.
It's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
Good to be out of the week,
Yeah.
Chilling.
Usually my Saturdays are literally insane, but I called in sick today playing hooky. No, my left tonsil has just been bulking up or something. It's been doing push-ups while I sleep and just
Fucking
getting
tonsils.
jacked. It's hurting like a bitch. Took some Tylenol, drank some hot tea.
You've also been running around like crazy this last month, probably.
At least, dude. I'm completely overwhelmed, if I'm being honest. I'm drowning and treading water, but these legs are tired. So
You look great.
Thank you. That's
sitting
the
in a
only time you've
chair.
ever said that.
I say it all the time, bro.
You don't.
Every time
Support
I
me.
greet you, I'm like, look at you.
Look at me. Yeah, I lost 30 pounds.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're about
So
to
now I'm
lose
gonna
a
put it
job.
back on.
So that's good.
What?
You're about to lose a job too.
Yeah. It's my second job, where I make as much money as I do in one night as I do the entire week at my other job, but that's totally fine.
Yeah,
mean,
no
it's
worries.
okay.
No worries. They need
Um,
you though. Like I know how that place runs. They're like,
well,
listen,
I don't know if it's like the Bulls, the year that Mike retired, still made it to the playoffs and did pretty well because Scottie Pippen was awesome,
yeah.
But it's like they didn't win 3 in a row.
So
You know what I'm saying?
you're equating yourself to Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time.
Bro. Yes, absolutely.
I just wanted to put it out there, make sure everybody understood.
I'm confused as to your confusion that I would be doing that because I'm obviously the Michael Jordan of customer service and bartending. So
well, I'm the Michael Jordan of this podcast, and I already have half the name. So beat that, Flush. Yeah, that's right.
You're just a flash in the pan. I tried. If anything, I'm the Shaq. All right. So I'm a dunk on your ass.
We can explain the Flash thing. So
go ahead.
At work, there's a guy who also has a name, Jordan. And,
who's more important to the company?
Way more important. And so every time they say his name to get a hold of him, obviously I am reacting the way that I have my whole life. Hey, what's that?
Hey, what's up?
And
all right, Todd.
And
you're listening.
I was just like, you know what? We should just call me Field from now on. That sounds better. It's less confusing. It's kind of cool because I've never had a nickname, right? So
yeah,
there were some people that were
never
asking,
deserved one. Yeah,
yeah. Actually, I did have a nickname in like 7th grade. You remember doing like the basketball like
is it mustache
pep rally? No, somebody was like, "What's your nickname?" And I was like, Air Jordan. Like that would be that would be great. So when they said that name in front of all of my adoring fans, they were like, Jordan Air Field.
Yeah, right. They didn't say Air Jordan.
They said it in the middle.
Like, yeah, why?
Yes, I don't understand.
That doesn't make any sense.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, because you were like 5'10" and could grab rim. You could like dunk a mini ball, maybe a women's, the 28.5.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably
but yeah,
not.
so that was like one of my first nicknames. But this one,
yeah,
they were asking people about like, what does Jordan want to be called, to a bunch of new people that are working, and like 2 groups were like Field, and I was like, yes, that's it. And then
they listened when I said it. Thank you.
One group was like Flash, and I was like, that sounds better. Actually,
it's dope. Honestly, it's a good. Yep.
Except
that's what they call you in the bedroom.
My first reaction actually was like, is that supposed to be ironic because I'm never moving quickly, or like what? Like, you know what I mean? I was like,
yeah.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean, guy?
Sure.
Guy that you're, I don't know.
Is it catching on? Are people calling you Flash?
It was just yesterday, so I don't know. I'm sure it'll probably catch on here and there because people like to make fun of me.
Yep, because you move at a snail's pace. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you get a new Yeti?
We got all of our appliances this week.
Yeah.
So now I actually have a fridge that has water.
So the water comes out of it?
Nice. Yeah.
That's so cool. You guys really have moved up in the world.
Yeah.
You didn't just buy like a nice house in Reno, but you also can afford the
house is fine. I don't know if it's like nice.
I think it's about twice as much that I can afford, but I guess there are 2 of you.
Okay, that and Reno prices are insane.
True.
So,
what is it like? What, 710,000?
This house was a lot of money.
I know. Yeah, you don't have to say it.
Yeah, we don't have to. You know, it's really funny though, actually buying a house, because anybody can just go on Zillow and look it up exactly what you paid for it. So
yeah. Yep.
There's been times where I've been reluctant to say it because I don't want everybody to feel weird or me to feel weird. And then I'm also like, they know I posted it on like, or whatever, our last house. I posted it on Facebook to like help sell it. It's like people know exactly what I paid for it, exactly what we sold it for.
I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but it's like, is it weird that you paid your new friends for your house currently, you know?
It is weird most of the time when we hang out because all they do is like question what is different about the house now because they didn't own it, they were renting it. So
okay.
when they respond like that, they're always like I can't remember the actual owner's name. We'll just say Bill. Can't remember, but they're like,
who cares?
Did Bill take the fucking garden hose? And I'm like, I don't know what the garden. And they're like, that motherfucker. We knew that
we knew he was gonna
that
take
for the
it.
next. Yeah, exactly. So pretty much every time we hang out with them, they're like, did Bill lower the ceilings? Are the ceilings lower than they used to be?
Like, probably.
Yeah,
now
I don't know, man.
He
Fucking
took the
Bill.
hose, so
Yeah.
why wouldn't he lower the fucking ceilings? You know?
So pretty much that's how it is.
I'm happy you have some good friends out in Reno, though. They seem pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And
speaking of that, bro, we hung out with them last Sunday.
okay.
So we did the pod on Saturday. Sunday, we hung out with them, and we touched on a topic that was pretty near and dear to their hearts. In the previous episode. If you haven't listened, you need to go back.
Go back, pause,
Okay,
go back, listen to that hour and a half, and then come here.
We get back, we get in the car, me and Steph. We're sitting in the back, and Jared,
their car?
I know, yes, they're our chauffeurs. They drive us everywhere.
Okay,
they just have a bigger car than us, and
yeah, no one wants to sit in the back seat of your fucking V-dubs. Okay,
yeah.
No offense, but it's like
so we get in the car. And as far as I know, Jared's listened to a lot of the podcast, but Kristen hasn't. So we get in the car and Kristen's like, I have a question for you. And I'm like,
and you're locked in their car currently when she says
exactly.
this?
Yeah. Right away, I'm thinking like, here's where they bring up the timeshare and or swinging.
Yes.
Here it is. I knew it was going to take a couple of weeks, but we're
either that or she listened to the episode where we were talking about church boys or something, and
yeah, exactly.
She's gonna end your friendship. But carry on.
I'm gonna do this verbatim, exactly how she said it to me.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm gonna try to cut it down a little bit because it's about 4 or 5 minutes. She went on like this.
No way.
It was like, can I ask you a question? I'm like, what's up? She's like, how do I put this? I just want to. I mean, I don't want to give you the answer. I just want to know what. I mean, and she's looking at Jared, and she's like, I don't even know what to say.
Jared's like, just say it, babe. Just say it. It's okay.
And literally, me and Steph were in the back seat, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, just say it.
Yeah.
She's like, I I don't want to say it because then you'll have an answer based on how I say it. And I'm like, yes, whatever it is. I don't fucking care. I'm at this point, I'm kind of scared, actually.
Yes, you're nervous.
35 more seconds go by where she's just hemming and hawing. And then she's like, you guys really think that a hot dog is a sandwich?
No way is that what she said.
And I was like, what? She's like, we heard it in the podcast. You guys were talking about it. And then she goes into this big thing about how, if you had to go make a sandwich, it wouldn't be a hot dog because that's, not in the realm of sandwiches. And I was literally like, I think you guys are reading a little bit too much into the podcast. Like, what the fuck?
Out of all of the whole, we say some pretty fucked up shit in this podcast, right? And out of all of that, the one thing that finally offended somebody out of everyone, the one thing was the hot dog debate. Well, I'll take it from here, Jordan. Listen up, Kristen. Okay.
Oh, no.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Oh, God.
A hot dog is meat, condiments, and bread. It's a sandwich. Okay. Ooh. And if you think differently, I don't want to be mean. They actually seem like really nice people. You're wrong. Okay. Yeah. You're absolutely wrong. Okay.
I mean, you did it in the most polite way possible.
I tried. I had to hold myself back because I'm very passionate about wieners.
Yeah, I was like, I'm glad you guys are listening.
What was her reasoning?
What do you mean? Reasoning
for a hot dog not being a sandwich?
Because I just think she was saying, like, if you were to tell somebody, hey, can you make me a sandwich? They wouldn't be like, sure thing, hot dog coming right up.
First of all, I make my own sandwiches because I'm not a chauvinist. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
I kind of like the sound of my voice when I'm this close to the microphone.
It's kind of Nice.
Sexy.
Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, and secondly, who's gonna ask for just a general sandwich? Okay, who's gonna be like, hey, make me any kind of sandwich you want? That's open-ended and bad things can happen. If someone asks me to make them a sandwich, I'm gonna be like, turkey, roast beef, I've got hot dogs. You want a hot dog? Right?
Yeah, I mean, your arguments are valid and sound. There's no anything you can do with them. They're perfect.
Listen, are you not taking sides right now?
No,
Are you?
I just
Are you being politically correct?
no, I like both arguments. I just feel like hot dogs have their place in the world, and they also,
So
sandwiches do as well.
So not only are these
Okay.
people replacing me as your best friend, you went and played golf and almost got beat up by a small old Asian man with your
Yeah.
new best friend Jared, but now you won't even take my side in the hot dog argument?
Okay, I agree. Buns and hot dogs.
Oh, buns, not bread. You know what,
Yeah, no, it's
Jordan?
bun.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I just thought it was really funny that they took it that seriously. And
got a
that
little
question
defensive.
from last podcast was literally like a throwaway. Like, it
Yeah,
was
we're
just
just like,
fuck it. Who cares? We'll talk about hot dogs. Who cares?
seriously.
And yeah, I didn't know she's actually her last name, her maiden name was Oscar Meyer. So she has a really big stake in
That
making
vehicle
sure
that
hot
you
dogs
were
are
picked
their
up
own
in
thing.
was the fucking Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Remember we saw that thing back in the day? It was
Oh yeah,
it was
like
in
in
that
a parking
lot.
lot, right? Yeah,
I mean,
dude, I want one. That's why we need to get famous. So I can
we
buy
need to get a
Wienermobile.
little one. That thing is obnoxious. Like, you don't need to compensate that
Oh
much.
no,
Like,
no, I do. Okay, ask my exes. I definitely do. So,
oh, speaking of exes, I
oh,
don't know.
they live in Texas, like I'm George Strait. Oh, they go to Georgia State, where tuition is handled by some random that live in Atlanta that she only sees when she feels obligated. Admitted it to me the first time. Anyways,
I don't know what that was, but DMX just passed away. So watch your
oh,
mouth. Watch your mouth.
X gonna give it to you, dude.
I saw a post that was like, I don't remember where I saw it, but it was like a fireman. And it was like a speech bubble above his head. And it was like, all right, everybody, remember, stop, drop. And then the kids area had a huge one that was like, set them down, rolling it up, shop.
Yeah, dude.
It's hilarious.
First of all, I'm starting to think that this podcast is oddly connected to the universe.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just,
we just mentioned
synchronicity.
him.
We just talked about him. We talked about Pepe, he gets canceled.
Yep.
We talk about DMX, he gets canceled from life. Yeah. Oh, dude, it is really sad though. Addiction's like really sad,
Yeah, it's not fun. And also, he had a real name. I don't know what his real name is, but
Eric. Is it Eric? No, I'm way off.
Can't be.
I just read it.
DMX
Earl,
is such a cool. No, it can't be.
It's Earl, bro. No. I swear to God. Hold on.
Where did he come
up
with?
What's DMX's real name?
Oh fuck.
Earl Simmons. Listen, dude, I feel so bad, but that's how Rough Riders roll, That's fucked up. I'm like nervous to talk about things now because, and the thing about synchronicity, do you know what that is? It's where like things line up in your life, whatever. Yeah, it's a huge word. And I think it's that movie with John Cusack. And God, I wish you liked the movie Serendipity. That would have been such a good joke. But I think it's just like when you are thinking about things, you notice them in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe that's why these things are happening, but this is like the 4th or 5th time now where we've mentioned something and then it blows up. So
yeah,
Two Fucking Idiots podcast.
Dogecoin,
please. Did you see my TikTok?
No, I did not.
No.
I when I go to TikTok, I normally look for like the super fun, like
don't really you dare. Don't you dare, dude. Don't you dare.
No, I actually normally go to the For You area and I'll like scroll through fucking 8,000 videos and then I'll be like, oh yeah, the people I'm following. And then I'm like,
swipe.
Oh, hey, I like these more actually. Like this is why I followed them.
It's like For You is where I find random hot girls dancing, and then it's like
I don't
following what?
I don't
you don't do
that many.
I mean, me neither.
No, I'm just saying, like, do you have to? It must be
Can you
something
hear
like
my
with the
tummy
algorithm where
rumbling?
you have to
Yeah,
like them.
Yeah,
I
dude,
normally
nice.
like
You hear
stupid.
that, Steph?
I normally watch like stupid montages of like woodworking stuff.
That's fair. I forgot you're fucking Ron Swanson without the
Yep.
cool mustache. I had this conversation the other day. I like every single video that I see on TikTok because I want people to be successful.
Mhm.
And I'm hoping that the fact that maybe 500 people see one of my videos and I get 8 likes will someday change because I care about people.
Well, you're a big fan of like karma, and we're gonna
Yeah.
touch on this in a little bit because I have a fucking idiot of the week that is gonna blow your dick off.
Ooh.
And yeah,
So just like a small explosive, just like nothing,
yeah.
like a firecracker.
just like a just a quick one. Yeah. What were you saying now? TikTok? Yeah, I
Doesn't
like
matter,
certain
man.
things. I don't like all things though, because I just feel like my like is it needs to be earned.
Sure.
I get what you're saying though, because
Your likes are super important. Yeah.
yeah, like I don't want to just throw them away. You know what I mean? I want to make
Yeah.
sure that I at least like one time during the video. That's it. That's all I do. I have a topic, dude.
Let's hear it.
We need to, you know how like the government funds, school programs and anything else. I don't fucking know what the government does.
I mean, yeah.
I am an idiot, fucking idiot, right?
Yes, you are.
So, but let's just say like they're funding, band, whatever. Haven't we heard, the Saints Go Marching In enough in our lives? We just need to cancel that for like 1 year.
Cut the fine arts.
Cut the fine arts. Cut everything. Honestly,
get
teachers,
there. Right, where are we going with this?
We need to cut everything, and we need to invest in worldwide surveillance drones. Not because I need to know like what like neighbors are up to.
Sure.
This is really hard for me to say.
I'm sorry. I'm here to support you. You can. This is a safe space.
We need to know once and for all if Bigfoot is real or not. Enough is enough. Like this has been for fucking 70 years of us just being like, who knows? Let's make it happen. We have enough technology. Elon Musk, get the fucking shit.
True.
Start welding together some fucking drones.
Colonizing the moon, Mars, just in case the Earth can't sustain us someday.
No.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit.
Save the environment. Double middle fingers.
Yeah. We need to know if that chupacabra is walking around the fucking
Where
woods.
is that big hairy motherfucker? Okay.
Yeah, I need to know. And it's just like I said, enough is enough. 90% of the History Channel's programming is just like, are they real?
Is it real? Like we should know by now.
Yeah, it's been forever. That stupid video that everybody watches is what was like in like the 70s.
Seriously, we have high definition cameras now.
But
strap them to a little fucking airplane that can fly into tiny spaces and find Bigfoot. I agree.
Just like thermal cameras everywhere. So we could kind of narrow down, if we see anything that's 8 feet tall and walking around, it's not Shaquille O'Neal. It's going to be Bigfoot.
It's
also Loch Ness Monster. I've had enough. I've had enough.
Easter Bunny.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like let's just
Santa
get
Claus.
This shit over with. Yeah,
let's do it.
Fuck.
I agree.
It's just enough is
and
enough.
It's like
that's gonna be the title of the fucking motto for the program.
Program. Enough is enough.
Yeah.
EIE. I agree. And you know what? I think what we do need more in this country is more surveillance, right?
Yeah. What do you have to hide?
What do you have to hide? Let's burn books too. Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah? And it's like, hey, CIA, I know you're listening. Listen all the time. I don't give a shit.
Exactly. You're hiding.
Which reminds me, I love America, and I trust that the government does what it needs to do to keep me safe. I am pro America. Thank you. I love you. Just in case.
I feel like there's one of these motherfuckers that's like hoarding Bigfoot in their house, like Harry and the Hendersons. Remember that movie?
Yes, of course.
Dude,
yeah.
That's what's happening.
We need to save Bigfoot. That's the initiative.
He is in trouble.
Maybe his whole
Bigfoot's lives
family.
matter. That's all I have to
That's
say.
true.
He needs to be.
BFLM. No, I don't. Let's not go there. But it does matter.
Yeah. It's just a thought I had, and I'm super passionate. I'm gonna get the legislation get going here.
Yeah, get it rolling. Start in Nevada and then work your way up to the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah,
it's funny. Mike Finch actually interviewed Bigfoot.
Oh wow.
So no, he interviewed
O'Hara?
Eddie Bravo, who's a huge conspiracy theorist. He's the owner, like the founder of 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, I know.
Friends with Joe
him.
Rogan.
Look
that
into
guy.
it.
You don't know anything about him.
I know everything about
everything.
him.
I know everything, and you know nothing. But
His name is Eddie Bravo. He's that big-haired guy on fucking what the hell show was that?
oh hey babe,
Was it just the Eddie Bravo show?
it's called Johnny Bravo. Yeah,
Johnny Bravo. Fuck.
they're brothers.
Eddie, Johnny.
But I think they were talking about Chael Sonnen or something, and even Eddie Bravo's like, I don't know about this guy who believes in all of the conspiracies. Is like, I don't think so. Bigfoot, I don't know.
Yeah.
But we need to know once and for all. Okay.
Yeah.
The time is now.
Enough.
Enough is enough.
You guys can get your recorders next year.
So you want to know about Bigfoot?
Play hot
Me
cross
too.
buns. Yeah, exactly. If you want to know about Bigfoot, you can sign our change.org. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have any sort of intuition in doing that. So, what's happening?
Dude, I feel like shit, right? And now I'm being like pressured into going to work because this girl's saying that she has to work a double because I called in sick. And it's like, no, you don't have to work a double. They asked you and you must have said yes. No, you don't. What do you care? TGI Fridays will be just fine. Okay.
It's also a Saturday. You're gonna make some bank.
Yeah. So that Tony can bartend. Yeah, right. Dude,
yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm over here. I shouldn't talk shit about one of my employers. But it's frustrating. You know what the most frustrating thing is about it? Let's be some angry fucking idiots for a second.
Yeah,
all right?
Bigfoot, he's not real, or is he?
Yes. You know what else isn't real?
Uh-oh.
Companies caring about their employees, except for the company you work for some reason. And I'm not just saying this to save your job. They're great. Everything I've heard about them. Maybe there's a few things that I disagree with the owner of the company on, but they take great care of their employees. Other companies that make you think that you have to give up your life and your livelihood in order to like keep them happy. It's not true.
No.
If they needed to fire you for any reason, they fucking would. Absolutely, they would.
Yeah.
They don't care that you have a family or a child or a life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most importantly, though, like Bigfoot has been walking around.
You're right. Anyways, I'm over it. Sorry. I got
not seen him for real. I can't.
It's abominable. You like that, huh? Like the snowman. Let's find his ass too.
Seriously.
We're coming for you.
Yeah.
Wonders of the world.
All you mythical bitches are gonna get caught.
If you fuckers have iPhones and you're watching this on YouTube right now, Bigfoot, even if that is your real name.
I hope somebody creates an account as Bigfoot and then comments on our video. It's just like, try and fucking find me, bitch.
If anybody cares about us, they will do that.
Beanie? So, I'm looking at you.
Beanie, looking at you. Hey, while we are we 13 minutes in yet? Do we still have people listening to the podcast?
We're 24 minutes in.
Okay, well, some people are still here. Will you go on? We would seriously appreciate it so much. God, I'm a fucking disaster today. If you would like and subscribe, thumbs up the video down there, right? And if you listen on Apple or Spotify, if you'll give us like a rating. Yeah, like a 5-star review. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And then screenshot it and send it to us in a message and we'll fucking, rub your feet or some shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, we'll do whatever we have to become the fucking idiots you deserve.
Anything at all.
We'll even shovel your driveway.
Dude, is that a weird name for a sex position? Dude, you're gonna hate this. It's so uncomfortable. I was surfing Instagram the other day.
Oh, fuck, this is so early for this.
I know, I'm sorry. And
Yep. Here we go.
so I was
Mom,
surfing
you might want to
Instagram.
just turn this
Yeah.
off.
Just mute. We'll
She
we'll
actually-
give you the
One
thumbs up
second.
when you can
She
unmute.
actually, last episode when you were talking about nipple fluffers
Yeah.
with Jennifer Aniston, my mom was like, yeah, I was listening to the podcast and I had to shut it off at that point. I just
No way.
And I was like, what, Mom? So
Nipple
funny.
fluffers? All right, Vic.
She was like,
mute.
because you were like this in the fucking screen too.
All right,
like-
Vic. When I give you this, that means you can unmute the podcast.
All
Okay.
right, here we go.
So mute. I was on. I'm blushing already. Look at my face. I was on Instagram and one of these trash accounts, Wasted or something like
Literally. That's all Instagram is. It's just
that.
like
Yeah,
people stealing memes and videos from other people.
exactly.
And just like
Ooh, I
maybe
almost said his
crediting
name.
him. Ooh.
I almost said his name. Do you think he's listening? He likes us on Facebook. So
He might be listening. And if he says anything about Bigfoot today, I swear to God.
I'm charged up about it.
Enough is
So
enough.
enough is enough. So they posted a screen, just text, right?
Yeah.
And it said, ladies, which should I not feel awkward about this? It's like,
I mean,
it's
we're
so
all adults
inappropriate.
here. I don't think children are
Ladies, which sex position makes you the most? Skeet scoot. Oh, you know what I mean? Come is what it said. And so I saw that and immediately clicked view all comments because I'm a scientist, you know.
You're not gonna like willingly not take in
Yeah.
information. You're gonna
If-
absorb it all as if it is spewing out, you know. Oh, anyway,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's just like if someone were like, here is the key to a chest, I'm gonna take the key. I'm gonna
Yeah.
learn all I have to learn about the chest, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, like, it was all over the place. Obviously, everyone's different. So it's like some girls were like missionary, and then other girls were like, I don't know what it's called, but like when my legs are on my own are stuck between our shoulders on my
Yeah.
back or whatever. And then this one lady was like, was like, I like it when you're hitting it from the back because you can see everything, but you have to record it so that I can see it later.
Is she a streamer? How the fuck is she doing this?
She's on Twitch, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. Which I'm not here to shame anyone's kinks, you know.
No, for sure.
I'm pretty game for whatever, ladies.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to clown. That's what they say.
Like dress like one,
Whatever, you know, whatever
Honk
the
the
clown
boob.
wants.
honk the boobies like a red nose, a honk honk.
Yeah.
That was not a thumbs up, Vic. If you thought that was me giving you a thumbs up, mute it again, please. But this, so I clicked on her profile just because morbid curiosity, right?
Yeah.
And she had like 5 pictures. And so it's had a picture in her name, and then her bio was Rain's mom, REIGN, Rain's mom, right?
Hmm.
And it was 4 out of 5 pictures were her son. And I'm not here to be disrespectful by any means.
She forgot to change her account when she was about to count.
Yeah, when she I think her username was like Thotty Deep Throat 420 or something. But I didn't see any.
That's hilarious.
I didn't see any pictures of her man. All right.
Well,
Which leads me to believe
she's got nobody to video.
she's a strong, independent woman. What?
Yep.
What do you think, Jordan? No. I think she definitely has video footage of her son being conceived. That's all I'm gonna say.
Probably, honestly, she probably
Oh, yeah.
didn't notice that she was on the other account, Rain's mom account.
Yeah.
Also,
You kn-
can we just talk about that name, Rain? Like he's
Yeah.
gonna reign over a society.
Yeah.
If he's not super cool and like at least like the owner of like a Jersey Mike's, like that name is gonna go to waste. Like,
Did
pretty
you
sure.
know? Did you know the founder and CEO of Jersey Mike's bought his first sub shop at age 17?
No. But did you know that I I think he might be named Mike. I don't even know, honestly.
No, his name's Peter.
Peter.
You'll find out later why I know all of this, but
Uh-oh.
I
That's
don't
a
even fully
foreshadowing.
own my vehicle, and I'm 31, so it's like I still got a car note. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, now I know how to make ladies very happy. Thank you, Instagram. I mean,
That's
we'll
all
see.
it's good for. Is
And
Instagram
Cat
is-
House when I was like 12 years old.
We know some people that are people, and
Thoughty
the-
deep throats. What
the
are you?
girl,
What are you trying to say?
the couple that we know has the girl has interesting thoughts about the guy having an Instagram because Instagram is nothing but like
You're trying
thoughty
really
deep
hard
throats.
right now.
I'm really trying
You're
not
trying
to
really,
say
really
anything
hard.
specific.
Oh, I want to
they-
talk about something so bad.
They don't like that they have an Instagram because in their mind, Instagram is nothing for like big booty yoga pants, girls. Which there is a segment for that. To me, I just feel like if you're gonna look at that, don't follow it. If you're
Sure.
really gonna be monitored about
Yeah,
it.
why
but
are you still following these people? Yeah.
Seems weird though to me that like I don't know. My relationship with Steph is completely different. Because I do what I want.
You can look at boobies all you want.
Yeah, and most of the time, if I do, I'll just show them to her. Like it's
wow.
really weird. Whenever we're out in public, if somebody walks in with like a honkin' bazonga section, I will
Bazongas.
I'll normally like elbow Steph and be like, how does she even fucking lay down right? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And normally Steph's like, I don't know. The world's a
Look-
crazy place. I don't
Steph,
know.
look at him. Look at him. Titties.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Are we done being completely inappropriate?
No, ever.
Okay.
Never. Not ever.
Oh.
Not once.
Well,
not
come on
ever.
back in, Vic. Come on back in. I forgot to tell you. I hate actually that was all pointless because I saw your mom commented on that post. So
Yeah. She
on Instagram.
Oh wow. She was the other one that you were talking about? Great.
Yeah.
Cool. Loving it.
Very flexible. That's
what do you got going on today? Oh yeah, you're not working.
yeah, and I'm a piece of shit because my fucking throat hurts and I'm completely overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But it happens, you know.
It's like you have like altitude sickness, even though you're not at altitude.
Dude, fuck altitude sickness, bro. Honestly.
Have you ever
Like,
had it?
No, well, no.
So why are
So
you saying fuck it?
So I went in 2017. I went and visited a friend of mine out in Colorado, my friend Kaylin. And
Who I think listens, right?
yeah, what's up, Kay? Kraylin, as I call her. And
She can help us look for Bigfoot out there.
yeah, seriously, look, there's a lot of she hikes a lot. She's pretty healthy.
Be
So
careful.
yeah, please. Those feet are big. So don't let them step on your toes.
All right, get to your fucking story. Oh no.
Did you think I was frozen?
I did actually.
Yes, finally got him.
Because
Oh.
every once in a while you are, and
I
like,
know,
on
I'm
my
sorry.
own. Fuck.
My computer.
Anybody want to listen to the song we wrote? I don't know. Go ahead.
All right, I'll get the vocals done. I'm sorry.
Get it done.
Gosh, my throat hurts. I just told you. Anyway, so I was not in great shape in 2017. I wasn't really working out. It just wasn't. I was just moved to Chicago. I was eating Italian beefs. I was eating
Hey,
some beefs in Chicago, and
you're
I went
sitting
to
in the
visit
front
her.
room and going to the bathroom and all those other things.
Yeah, that's a fucking weird ass accent, honestly.
Dude, my whole life, literally my whole life, I didn't call our living room a front room like everybody else in the fucking world. My family used to refer to it as, I swear to God, the French room.
Wait,
They'd be like, oh yeah, it's in the French room. And for my whole life, I was just like, well, that's a weird word. Why do we call it that? I don't know.
wait.
What's up?
It's not called the French room.
The French room. Does that sound weird to you?
I forever I thought it was French.
Hmm.
The French room.
Yeah.
And I was like, more like the freedom room. Okay.
Yeah.
I eat my freedom fries in the freedom room
I
because the
don't
French ain't got
understand.
our back.
I was like 19 and I was like, why are
The
we sound like
front,
idiots?
is it really called the front room?
I mean, people can call it the front room, I guess, but
Well, but is that what they mean when they say front room?
I guess.
Dude, you're blowing my mind right now. I
Did you
had
ever
no
call it
idea.
that?
Yes, I think it's the French room. That's what I thought it was called.
What's a French?
I I don't
It's a room
know.
full of French? I don't know what
I
that
thought that
means.
was the room. I thought they
Fuck.
made it up for specifically the room, dude.
French.
Oh, dude,
It's
I need a nap or something. That just fucked me up.
all right. Anyway, so you're in
French?
Colorado.
Oh yeah, sorry. So I'm in Colorado and weed's legal there, and at that point I partook, and so I got like some chocolate covered espresso beans, weed chocolate covered espresso beans, and we're gonna go to Red Rocks. You know Red Rocks?
Mhm.
There's like a venue, it's a beautiful, the rocks, they're red, whatever.
Yeah.
And there's like, I don't know, what felt like 100,000 steps to the top. It was probably like 35 steps, but I ate a couple of these espresso beans and we started hiking to the top of these stairs. People work out there. There's people like doing handstand push-ups, and like my fat ass is trying to keep up with Kaylin, who's like from Colorado at that point. So she's like, "Ooh, the air is normal here," and I'm literally a mix between, I think, having a panic attack from eating espresso beans covered in weed chocolate, but also just there being less air up there in
Yeah.
Colorado.
Mhm.
I had to take like 2 breaks. I just finally told her, I think 3 days ago about this because I hit it really well. I was like, oh man, I just, it's so beautiful. Maybe we should stand here and look at the rocks from here before we keep moving.
So
But
beautiful.
I literally thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna pass out and fall all the way down the stairs.
Oh no.
And so that got me thinking, like, athletes that train in Denver are at an advantage because then they come to fucking the plains of Illinois and there's way more oxygen in the air. They're like superhuman beings.
Yeah, literally.
So
Did you
like,
know do you know
how dare they?
that's why bugs are the size that they are? Because of the amount of oxygen in the air. Don't look at me like that.
Are you serious?
Bugs don't have like lungs. They like take it in through like their fucking backs or something.
You're
Like,
lying.
no,
Bro.
so back in the day when like there was more oxygen, like prehistoric shit, the bugs were like way bigger because they could be way bigger.
Shit. Oh shit.
Oh no. Right in the middle of my bug story.
All right, I'm back. It's fine.
Okay, cool. No, yeah, but
sticky.
back in the day, prehistoric, there was a lot more oxygen in the air, so bugs were able to grow bigger because they don't have the air doesn't have the air has to travel like through their body to wherever their fucking air thing is. I don't know if it's lungs. I have no idea.
Are you still talking about this? You're lying.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Neil deGrasse Tyson explained it many times to me. But that's so bugs would be even smaller in Colorado because they don't have enough oxygen.
So not only
Uh-oh.
is there a breed of superhuman beings living in higher altitudes, but the bugs are smaller?
The bugs are smaller. I don't know about technically smaller, but
no, you said it.
There's less oxygen. So therefore it would mean the bugs have to be smaller because there's not enough oxygen to like get into them in time to stay alive. First of all, fuck bugs, right? Fuck bugs. I've had enough. Enough is enough. That's the title of this fucking podcast.
Honestly, enough is enough. Between the French room and fucking bugs right now, I don't have mental capacity left for anything today. Good thing I called in because
I've been watching YouTube videos. And you know how like sometimes you just get like in this wormhole of, you watch one like how to make the perfect quiche video and now you have like 8,000 videos on how to make other pastry things.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, I watched some guy that was like impersonating a police officer and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this. This is an hour and a half. Why wouldn't
impersonating?
I watch this? Yeah. He was like running some sort of service where like they give escorts for funerals, something like that. But he's like
Okay.
dressed like a police officer. He's driving like motorcycle that looks like a police. Anyway, I get from that, go to other people getting pulled over videos. And then I got into this other situation where all of these people that I was watching were getting pulled over or at like checkpoints or something like that. And they all apparently have law degrees because the fucking snark
Yes, dude.
that
I know what you're
they
talking
have
about.
with like the simplest police
Yeah.
request, which I guess if they're allowed to, I don't know what I'm allowed to. I'm
I don't know my
definitely
rights. I
gonna
definitely don't know
fucking
my
have to
rights.
sleep with a cop because he's gonna be like, hey, this is part of our job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, damn it, I didn't realize it.
I
But
like I like turn the light on, roll all of my windows down,
yeah,
hands on the wheel.
yeah.
I was like, this isn't weed, but I have some grass clippings. It might be illegal. Do you want
Literally,
it? I'm like,
anytime I've ever been pulled over, I'm just like, I'll do whatever you want. Don't, kill me.
well,
And
you're probably
yeah,
fine.
the Flash.
Unfortunately. Not unfortunately. Like, I'm glad you're fine. I just for the reason I'm anyways, carry on.
So yeah, there'll be police, guys pulling over and they'll be like, hey, can you roll down your window? And the guy will roll it down like this much, just like
Yeah.
an eighth of an inch. And he's like, can you roll it down more? And he's like, nope, I'm good
I
here.
don't have
You
to.
can hear me. Statue.
Why am I being pulled over?
45. Yeah, literally, dude. It's just like, am I
What's
being
the
detained?
reason?
What's going on? And then like the cop is almost like, what the fuck? Those videos make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They make me happy for a couple of reasons. Like, good for them if that really is the law in that area. And like, yeah, why would you get taken advantage of by a police officer who just asking random shit? But then there's also times where I'm like, dude, just roll down the window. What the fuck is the big deal?
I don't know.
You're like
I don't
immediately
know.
combative to the simplest thing, and now it's like, now you're gonna get in trouble, and now I'm
Someday-
gonna have to watch it. Great.
Someday a cop's gonna pull a guy over and be like, yeah, there's a guy in your backseat with a gun. And the guy's gonna be like, did I give you permission to look at my fucking backseat? Under statute 7B 37.A CDC, you can't look back there. Cop's gonna be like, all right then, bro. Good luck.
No, he's gonna be like, yeah, you know the law. Okay, step outside. And he's like, I don't have to.
Can you get
outside.
out of the vehicle?
And he's gonna pull him out, and then he's just gonna be like, I got my body cam on. I don't know, man. The whole thing is crazy.
I can't even get into it because this is supposed to be a fun, lighthearted podcast.
Yeah.
And I have a different relationship with police.
Yeah.
I've said it before. I grew up
in
a lot
jail.
a lot of my biggest role models were cops because I was in jail so much. Yeah. But yeah, like I used to
Andy
ride
Griffith.
in police cars and parades. Like my dad's a cop.
You used to ride in police cars?
Well, just I mean, he would drive me around, but in parades and stuff,
in the
they
back?
had like you mean like in life or in parades?
In both. Have you ever been in the back of a police car?
Yeah, 1,000 times, dude. They used to be way more comfortable. You did?
I got in one time. Yeah. Ladies, you might have to get ready for this one. I got in an accident. Guy pulled out in front of me, and we were like probably like 2 miles away from our house in Gurney, or the apartment we lived in. And everybody had like driven off because they were like, all right, well, I need to talk to the cop, get all the information and stuff. And somebody was like, well, do we need to hang around to give you a ride back? Because your car is going to be towed. And I was like, oh yeah, first of all, it wasn't my fault. Some fucking guy like pulled out right in front of me, motherfucker. No, we were fine. But the cop was like, I can give you a ride home. And I was like, oh, cool. No problem. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Bill, whatever his name is. He's the same guy who owned the house.
Who owned the house. Yeah, exactly.
So everything, we get the paperwork done. And he's like, all right. And I look in the front seat and he's got that like computer fucking thing in the fucking front passenger seat. And so I was like, do I get in the back? And he was like, yeah, we'll I'll drive you home or whatever. And I was like, all right, I'll get in the back, whatever. Ain't no saying. First of all, it was made out of like the slipperiest plastic I've ever sat in, so I couldn't be comfortable. Couldn't imagine being handcuffed. The fucking plexiglass thing was right in front of my fucking face.
There's no leg room.
There's no room. The windows are like the little triangle shaped windows that you see like as the car slopes into the trunk, so you can't see shit. This motherfucking cop drove literally, dude, from Wadsworth to 41. He immediately got up to like 87 miles an hour.
Cops are
Like,
crazy, dude.
I'm
They
not
drive
even
crazy.
kidding, dude. I was like hyperventilating. I was like, I can't move. I'm kind of feeling claustrophobic. And do I really have the balls to be like, sir, could you follow your own speed limit?
Yeah,
please?
can you slow the fuck
what
down,
the
please?
fuck are you doing? And so we pull into the apartment complex, and then I start to have like a panic, like, what if he doesn't let me out? he has to let me out. I can't get out.
Let me out here!
And then he let me out. And then I never wanted more people to see me get out of the back of a cop car in my life. Like, I was literally
what's
just
up,
like,
Bill?
oh,
It's another Bill.
I was literally like, man, this is the fucking most badass shit I've ever gotten to do. Like, I made the cop drive me home. See that?
You should have just knocked the cop out. If there was someone outside, you should just fucking knocked his ass out.
I could not believe how fast he was driving.
Yeah.
And he had one of those Mustang
cars
shit, where
dude.
the speedometer was like a digital one. So it was literally like immediately we were at 70. I could see it clearly from my panicked state in the back seat.
My dad always like would make fun of me for driving slow. I'm like, sorry, I don't spend half of my time driving around in a vehicle that can't get pulled over.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Back in the day, cop cars were way more comfortable.
Yeah.
They were just regular cars. Like, they just were a regular comfy seat. And then my senior year in high school, did you guys ever have that assembly before prom?
I think I know what you're talking about. I don't think we ever did, but I remember you talking about
us. Yeah, I was the drunk driver. So the whole thing, for anyone who doesn't know, is they stage you. Like, they put a fucked up car and like a kind of fucked up car, like they crashed into each other and like light one on fire or something. It's like smoking.
Yeah.
And then they put they put a person on the ground and cover them in a blanket and like have their legs sticking out because they're dead on arrival.
The wet east.
Yeah, literally smashed to pieces. And then they have like a Flight for Life literally show up, which is like, this is what we're using our tax dollars for.
Bigfoot,
we could
bro.
be looking for Bigfoot.
We could be getting Bigfoot, bro.
Oh, anyway, so I was the drunk driver.
How did they pick you for that? Were they just like,
they kind of asked everyone what they wanted to be
in like the drama area? Or was like how
well, so there was a couple drama kids, there was a couple like popular kids. They kind of just picked people that people knew, I think, because they wanted it to be like it could happen to anyone. Kind of good kids, you know.
Sure.
And they kind of started asking around, and everyone wanted to be in the Flight for Life, but I was like 250 and you had to be under like 200 pounds or something, which is so lame.
Also,
maybe just,
is that real? Because you're fucked if you ever need one of those.
no, I think it was just for the people carrying the person. So I think, who got to do it my year? Oh, I don't remember. Drop a comment below if it's you. Anyway,
Beanie's like, it's me.
Yeah, I think she might have been in it her year, but I think literally they were like, who wants to be the drunk driver? And everyone was like, no. And I was like,
what did you have to do?
They like a whole field sobriety test. They found weed on me. They like planted weed on me. It was like oregano. And so this is the thing, dude. It was supposed to be this big serious thing, and I was not trying to be funny, but they were like, be a little bit drunk. And so they were like, so I'm like standing there kind of like, oh, because I just got into a car accident. I think I had like blood on my forehead or something.
Sure. And
they're like, you know, do you have anything to drink? And I'm like, no, I didn't have nothing to drink.
Wait, hold on. How many people were at this like assembly?
Dude, like at least the entire senior class. There was hundreds of people.
Were you like mic'd up?
Yeah, I think I don't remember. I don't think so.
The volume you just displayed, no one would be able to understand what the fuck you're saying.
First of all, I know how to project. I'm an actor of the stage. Okay. I am a dramedian.
Okay.
The drama and a comedian. Yeah, I don't know. I think we were just like, they were like talking and everyone was quiet because this was supposed to be really serious.
Yeah.
So there was no like chatter. It was just a quiet summer day. And so, sorry, Jordan, let me try again. I was like, I don't know, I have nothing to drink. I was like, maybe one beer, but like that's it. That's all I had.
Yeah.
And they were like, what's this? And like pulled weed out of my pocket. And the problem is I was the funny guy. So everyone was like, ooh, in the crowd. And I'm like trying to be like, it's prom. I'm just trying to have a good time.
Did you break the fourth wall and we're like, come on, guys, this is serious.
This is serious. No, but we got through it. And oh yeah. And so at the end of it, they were like, they handcuffed me and put me in the back of a cop car.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like 20 more minutes of like the flight for life comes and they take the person away and they declare someone dead.
Did they really handcuff you?
They literally handcuffed me. But
in
here's where I fucked up. Yeah, they handcuffed me in the back.
Fuck, dude?
And put me in the back of this cop car and they left the door slightly open. Like they didn't lock me in there, luckily. Yeah,
you're handcuffed.
But here's the thing.
Your nose.
They were like, do you want me to to take the handcuffs off? And me thinking this was fucking I'm fucking a method actor. I was like,
sure.
No, leave them on. People might see. You know, I was like,
sure.
What if it ruins the aesthetic of the scene? You know?
Sure.
And so I left it on and it hurt. After like 5 minutes, I was kind of like, and they walk away and start doing other things. So I'm like sitting in the back of this cop car with the door slightly open. And that's when I experienced what a cop car is like now. It's horribly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm like sitting up against my hands. And by the time I was done, I had like deep red fucking wounds in both of my wrists. They were bruised for weeks.
Because the door was slightly open, you should have just kicked it open and ran out.
Just ran out.
I
got in so much trouble.
Oh yeah, you would have definitely been really arrested. Actually,
that would have been hilarious.
It would have been funny shit of all time.
Oh man, if YouTube or if like going viral was really a thing back then, it might have been like, hey, turn the camera on and record me.
Yeah,
then I would have tried it.
That's true. You would have been on Instagram right next to Body Deep Throat 16.
Deep Throat 69 420.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
I have a similar story, but not anything to do with that. And I really have to be careful because I don't want anybody to feel weird about this. But there was a guy that I knew who he had somebody close to him got a DUI.
Okay.
So he was explaining, to us that the DUI wasn't warranted and that he only had one beer and blah, blah, blah. And, none of us really cared. Obviously he did because he was very close to this person. So I think in this sense, he was maybe clouded by that a little bit.
Sure.
Because he was saying something, I can't remember specifics, but he was saying something like he blew like a 1.2 or something like that. Like
0.12, but yeah.
0.12, sorry. 1.2, he'd be dead for sure.
Literally dead. Like 4 times over. Like
0.12, sorry.
I'm sorry. It's not even.
That's a good point, honestly. This is the crux of what I'm about to say, is that I don't drink, so I don't know that kind of stuff very well. And so he's explaining that he's obviously upset. Nobody wants to fucking, argue with him or, try to fight with the
It does suck. It's sad.
Yeah. And so, but because I'm new to this, or, I don't know things, I start Googling because I've seen that like blood alcohol, like table,
that we the BAC.
I've seen that before. So I Google it, how many drinks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? And no, to get a 0.12 to get a 1.2 or 0.12, sorry.
Yeah.
And so I look at this thing and it's like 12 drinks. And so the guy I'm sitting next to, hold on. So the guy I'm sitting next to, I show him real quick. And I don't want the other guy to see, but I'm like, dude, 12 drinks. Like, holy fuck. I'm showing him on my phone. And he points silently to the part where I'm looking at like 112-pound female.
Oh, okay.
And not a 250-pound male. You know what I mean? Like I didn't realize they had it. So I scroll down to the right part and I'm like, okay, 44 drinks. Great. Like it was like the number was insanely high.
Dude, no way. Really?
It was so high. And like I felt bad because like I said, the guy was very close to it. And nobody wanted to say anything, but everybody else in the room basically knew what I didn't know already. So they were already kind of like, dude, if he blew that much, like he definitely was.
Dude, it
getting
had to be
down.
more than 0.12 because I think 2 tall beers will get you to like a 0.09.
I don't remember what it was. It was
but
some
it was
crazy
high.
number,
Yeah.
and
It's like he
and-
only blew a 0.24. Okay,
and,
it was only
and that was the crux of his argument was like he only had 3 beers or whatever, and when we figured out, we
Yep.
CSI'd the fucking crime scene.
44 beers later.
Yeah, I was like, dude, it said he had 44 beers or 112 shots. It was just some crazy number, and I was like, all right, well, no one's gonna say anything to him because we don't want to be, upset, make him upset more. So
it's tough, dude.
It was interesting. I don't know.
Just
It's a
don't
learning
drink and
experience for
drive.
me.
Honestly, don't drink and drive.
Yeah, don't drink.
It's
ever,
not worth
really,
it.
honestly. It's not even worth it. It's expensive.
See, don't
it's
drink
literally
ever.
poison.
Yeah,
it's literally poison.
the reason you're drunk is because your body's adapting to the poison in your system.
Every time I've ever had a drink, I'm like, this is the worst. This is so
dude,
gross.
I have the monitor is really loud in my ears right now, louder than it was, and it's just a split second later than me talking.
Yeah.
And it's fucking me up, dude.
Sounds like a phaser almost. Like,
yeah, a little bit, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it.
Hey man, we're at almost an hour. I'm trying to take into account our beginning sketch.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're almost at an hour. So it's time for our ongoing segment, our 10th one of the whatever. Woo! And you look like Kermit. Here we go. Ready? Fucking idiot of the week.
That guy's a fucking idiot.
All right, dude. Fucking idiot of the week. What are we doing? You're going first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Oh, God.
So it's funny earlier that we were talking about our friend Mike from Jersey, aka Jersey Mike's, because my fucking idiots of the week.
Get a little closer to your mic. I feel like you're a little quiet right now.
Oh, sorry. My fucking idiots of the week are the entire company of Jersey Mike's subs, or at least the ones that partook in this program. So every year Jersey Mike's donates money to certain charities, hospitals, libraries, stuff like that.
You froze on me?
Sorry about that, Jordan.
It's cool, man.
Apparently my internet connection and I have a lot in common. We're both unstable.
All right. Anyway, back to fucking idiot of the week. So anyways, Jersey Mike's did what?
Shit, no, I don't even care. No, they donated a bunch of money to different charities, and they surpassed their goal double. They doubled their goal of raising $8 million. They raised 15 point something million dollars nationwide, and that's from asking their patrons for donations throughout the month of March, and then on the last day of March 31st, all of the profits, I guess maybe it says sales, I find that hard to believe, all the sales company wide were donated to various charities that they believe in. So props to them.
I don't believe them.
Let's see the receipts. All right.
I want to see the receipts. Mayonnaise isn't cheap. They need enough to fulfill the rest of the week.
That's true.
Plus, we've already hit on the fact that Mike isn't Mike. His name is Peter.
This is a disaster, bro.
Don't they know? Don't they know I'm podcasting?
Gasoline makes me run.
Okay, nobody needs to hear a Dane Cook bit from 14 years ago.
All right, you're right.
Except for me.
But anyways, yeah. No. I thought you were telling me to keep doing the bit. Yeah, making a difference in someone's life is their mission. So, shout out to Jersey Mike's.
Good for them. That's awesome. I still prefer Firehouse or Subway over them.
Yeah. I went to a Jersey Mike's back in like 08 or 09 and got shushed which nothing in the world makes me more angry
Yep, that's
than
true.
being aggressively shushed. Have you ever been?
I know for a fact
Like that.
shushing
Just
hurts
doing
your
it. I just got
feelings,
mad at myself.
and then people who hit you because it's like a fun, like lovey-dovey thing bother you a lot. And I'm right on board with both of them, honestly.
Like
Both of them can fuck off.
a flick to the ear. I
Yeah.
almost murdered someone once for flicking me the ear. You're talking about Mike? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm just
The time
talking
that
about
I
in
got into a
general. I
fight
know
at work.
I know you've always said that, because there'll be like girls that you'll
Slapped,
talk to and they'll be
pinched.
like, oh, whatever, and like slap you as like a joke. But it's like, you really actually, it does physically hurt me, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it's like, and then I accidentally grab them by the throat and lift them into the air. And most of the time they don't like that. So,
well, that's a good so you said you got
anyways, yeah.
shushed at
Yeah,
Easy Mike's?
Shannon was ordering, and we're like, oh yeah, this is some roast beef, you know, she wants a big old piece of that. Hey-o, you know, that's what she said. Whatever.
Sure.
And this guy was like,
deli humor. I get it.
yeah, well, thank you. You know, you could buy a hot dog there probably because it's a sandwich.
Oh,
And and they were like, this guy was like, shh. And we kind of stopped, and it was
was
me,
he
Pat,
working
and
there, or was
Shannon.
it a guy just like reading a book?
No, it wasn't the person taking the order either. We were the only people in the entire restaurant. It's not like they were busy. It's not like there was any reason. There was like 11 people working. So I think it was like a Tuesday afternoon. They must have been training people.
Like,
This guy shushed us. And so we were like, looked at each other. We're like, did this guy just shush us? Did we just get shushed in a Jersey Mike's? And halfway through that sentence, he was like, shh. And shushed us a second time. And so we just ordered Shannon's dad's sub because he was buying for all of us. We just ordered his sub and we all fucking laughed. We were like, we're getting the fuck out of here. Fuck you. I almost jumped over the counter. And I didn't go back for like 12 years, which is a shame because it is delicious. Yeah, it is really nice. But
you were having some major connection problems on my side. I can hear you fine, but your camera is from last week. Like you're not moving at the right speeds. I think it'll be fine because you can still hear you.
It's because I fake froze, and now my computer's like,
yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah?
You're gonna fake? You're gonna make it look like it's all fault?
Well, you want to make me look bad?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is so frustrating.
So they donated a bunch of money. Good for them. They have enough.
Yeah, thank you, Jersey Mike's.
Awesome. My fucking idiot of the week is we're gonna tell the story, and then we're going to destroy the story. Just like every week, pretty much. So
yeah, perfect.
Fucking idiot of the week, Andrea Lessing.
Fucking.
It's never just like it's never like John Smith. It's always a name that I'm unsure of how to pronounce.
Can't say it. Yeah.
Andrea Lessing. She's in Oklahoma. She works in an Oklahoma Goodwill. So you know how Goodwill works. You donate all your crap you don't want. She was a part of the crew that had to like sort through and make sure like clothes are wearable. They're not like ripped or, torn and gross, whatever, which I can't even imagine. Like that job would be so weird. I feel like I would need gloves and a hazmat suit to touch anybody else's stuff. Lucky day for her, because she found 2 sweaters, which I still don't understand how, but 2 sweaters containing $42,000.
What?
In $100 bills. So I'm not sure if they were like in the sleeves or like in the pocket, like of like a hoodie, but they said sweater. So I'm picturing like Huxtable sweater, like where there's no pockets. I don't understand if they were just like rolled up. I have no clue.
Wrapped up in it, maybe.
Anyway, so she reports the lost
$42,000. Wait. Yeah. $42,000, and she reported it missing or found.
Yeah, she reported it like as like a. It said we were getting 2 old sweaters, not a Chrysler for free. Like they didn't. So she reports it. They somehow, there was some sort of documentation with the money. It was probably like, hey, don't forget that we put these in the sweaters. Signed bill. Same people.
Same guy. That's why he sold the house. He thought he was out 42,000. Yeah. I got it.
So they get a hold of him. so obviously he comes back to the store and is like, wow, thank you so much. And out of the generosity of his own heart, what do you think he did with that $42,000?
Shit, dude. I this is blowing my mind already. I'm hoping he gave her a chunk. I'm hoping he gave her like at least a couple thou. You know what I mean? Like
So
5-10 G's.
this greedy motherfucker kept 41 grand for himself and gave Andrea 1,000, which, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing.
It is $1,000 is
But
mad
she's
decent.
she's a single mom. In the article I read, she wrote, or she said, when she first found the money, her first thought was that her 6-year-old daughter is going to have the best birthday party of all time, like next week. Which to me, I was like, first of all, you could buy a Tesla and still have a banging party, and you wouldn't even have to fucking worry about it. So yeah, he gave her $1,000 back, and I just feel like I'd be kind of like,
Do you think she was happy with that?
it said she was like touched and like crying and all this other shit, but I understand, but I gave you your fucking money back that you didn't even know you lost. You obviously don't need 42 grand. First of all, or second of all, third of all, whatever we're on right now, $42,000 in $100 bills is 420 pieces of paper. That's
a lot.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Bulky. It wasn't like she found a check or something. You know what I mean? Like a check, I can understand. Oh yeah, why did we put
and
that?
It's untraceable. She could have taken all that fucking cash.
She's the dumbest person alive.
She's stupid. Honestly, good.
Good
I'm
for
trying
her.
to see the glass half full here. She sounds like a wonderful person.
I mean, that's why she's my fucking idiot. It's a great person. What the fuck is going on with your mic? Oh, we got back.
Man,
there we are.
can you hear me?
Now I can. Oh my god. 35 seconds of nothing.
Oh,
this is gonna be a pain in the ass.
This is great. This is so great. Anyway, she's an idiot. She's not just a fucking idiot.
But then
how dare you?
Can we talk about how mean Bill is for like
$1,000?
1,000? Dude, she gave you 41 grand back. Like basically, like she's a single
at least
mom.
2 grand, 3 grand. Like a 1,000 is good, but like
pay off her car loan. You
good.
Fuck. Like do something else. I don't know, man.
Literally, I don't know. I'd like to think that I would contact that person, and
I think we all
give them
would
that money back.
Yeah, I think we all would.
But 42 G's would really change my life. You know what I mean? Like a quick 42,000.
I mean, I might go to like a Dave and Buster's and hit it pretty hard first before I return the 39 grand. You know, like, you know, I want
completely untraceable.
Yeah, completely
$42,000 cash. Do you think? Go ahead.
The only thing I had a thought about this though is Steph worked for the post office for a little bit, and there was like these like what do they call it? Integrity training, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
And they were saying that like the post office will like set you up where like if you're going to like deliver and there's just like a wad of cash in a mailbox, whether you take it or not, and not, you know what I mean? So maybe this Andrea lady thought it was like a setup or something. I have no idea.
Do they video record it?
The post office?
Yeah.
I'm assuming they just know, like maybe they talk to the person where they put the money and they're like, hey, if that $42,000 is gone tomorrow, we know it was Andrea who took it. I don't know.
What $42,000?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Unless you got me on video, what are you going to check my buns crack? I'll put that cash right in my buns, and then you're not going to strip search me. Yeah, okay, yeah. You say that I took money out of this mailbox. I didn't see it. Maybe someone else grabbed it before I showed up.
I mean,
was it me?
Yeah, that's true. You should definitely.
Sir, why do you have a brand new? Why do you have a brand new Ford Bronco? Don't worry about it. Okay, I didn't take the money.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
love
so
OJ.
frustrating.
That's why I love Broncos. That's what I would do. That's what I would say.
Anyway, well, yeah, true.
You're
He did
you're
kill
looking
it.
better now. Your camera's
If I
kind of
if I go
keeping
out
up.
again, just just forget about me until I come back. I can hear you the entire time. I'm screaming at you from the other end. I feel like I'm in the upside down, and I'm like,
Ooh.
Jordan. Reference.
And
Anyway. Again?
no, you're good now. You're fine.
Oh, thank God. So, people joke about this and like the friend zone. I could give a shit about the word the friend zone. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to be my friend, I can accept that. I'm totally okay with that. But
He's not.
we I'm not. So we've talked about I think one time when a girl's like, you are just, man, I wish that I could find a guy just like you, right?
Yeah.
Well, it happened to me the other
Oh
day.
no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Actually twice. I'll leave one of them out because for reasons that I'll explain to you when we're off camera. But the first one was just like, man, you're just so compassionate and nice and funny and smart and loving. And I just wish we were a match. I was like, yeah, I agree. That one didn't hurt as bad because that's not something that I was pursuing. But I'm like, it sounds like we are a fucking match if you
Yeah.
think all those things about me. But
Seems like
anyways,
you're
that one's not
pretty
that.
into the R dog.
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's like you're literally perfect. It's just I wish you were perfect. It's like didn't you just say that I was? But anyway, that one's not what I'm here to talk about today. This one was I was joking around with this girl who's beautiful and funny and nice, all those things, right? And we've been friends for a long time, and I wouldn't even say that I'm actively pursuing a relationship, but it's like she's got it going on, so I'm not opposed to the idea.
Sure.
And she said something like, man, just if my ex had your sense of humor, and you're such a great guy. And it's kind of like, I have my fucking sense of humor, right? Like, and I'm a great guy. Okay. So then what are we talking about
Yeah,
here?
what's missing in this equation?
There's only one thing fucking missing. All right.
Uh-oh. And what is it?
I'm ugly as shit.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
what it's got to be,
Oh,
right?
fuck.
There's no other explanation. That's like being like, wow, this food tastes so good. Just if it looked good too, it would be perfect, right? It looks like puke. This piece of shit food looks so disgusting, but it tastes great. It's like, okay. So what? I look like shit and I don't taste great, but I taste great. What's the deal here, Jordan? Don't be nice. Come on.
I think girls are just complicated, man. I don't know these people specifically right this second.
It's because I'm fat, isn't it?
I just think it's got to be because you're the worst person I know. Like, I don't know, man.
What's wrong?
Who knows?
Why don't they like me?
Who knows, man? I think there's somebody out there for everybody, but just not for you. Like, it's just
not for me.
I don't know, man.
Sawyer last night was like, "Do you love this girl?"
Oh,
I was
God.
like, "No." I was like, "She's beautiful, but And then he's like, "Why don't you have a girlfriend?"
Oh no.
And I was like, "I'm like, well, probably a lot of reasons, but at least on my end, because I'm very busy and
you should have just answered right away. You're the reason why I don't have a girlfriend."
Oh, because this girl last night was like, "Let's go get a margarita." And I was like, I have a son, right? And I was like, I missed my one opportunity, that was my one chance. But what I said to him was also very true. I was like, Sawyer, there's someone in my life who I love very much, and it's more important to me than being in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
He was like, who?
The girl from Wendy's.
What?
What?
Is that a fucking fat joke, Jordan? I cultivated a romance with the girl from Wendy's because I hit the drive-through so often that we got to know each other because I'm fat. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, okay, sweet. But no, I just told him, I was like, I love you, Sawyer. And, as of right now, hopefully I'll find someone someday. I'm happy to be in a relationship at some point when I find the right person. But in the meantime, I got Sawyer to worry about. My dad didn't get remarried till he was like 43, and he bagged like a 25-year-old. So,
That's perfect.
after he lost all the weight, girls hate fat people.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. Whatever.
Well,
I haven't peaked yet.
You're day 30 in, so
That's right. Today's day 30 of yoga. Haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll just fucking skip it because it doesn't matter.
yeah, man. I feel like girls, it's like that old saying, can't live with them. Can't live
without them. It's so
Um,
funny because usually we jump in and like tear people apart.
yeah.
But you're trying to be so nice to me as a friend. You're like,
Mm,
care about me. Like you
not that
care
nice.
about me. So
I'm not that nice, ladies.
Whatever. You ever get so mad at something you just want to like throw it into the ocean?
Yeah, like right now, I hate that your internet connection is running on a hamster wheel.
Oh, I didn't feed the hamster. Oh
Yeah.
no.
You're very choppy on my end, so I feel like this video is not going to get as many views now. God damn it.
So what is it going to get? 1 view? How can it get less than it already gets?
I mean, we get up to like 70 views a episode, so I think that's like 30
or so.
30 each, and then like Beanie plays it 5 times. So
yep, thank you, Beanie,
no.
for that. I should we just call it a day?
I mean, we can. It's a little short, but we can do.
What are we at?
We are at
Buck
like
what?
120 almost.
Okay. Well, every week I look for a good excuse to end this early so I don't have to talk to you anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
And so hey mom, thanks for unplugging the internet on purpose. So
that seems,
I don't know,
seems overly rude. I don't know why.
What do you got going for we can keep it casual for the last couple. What do you got going for the rest of the week?
We're gonna get ramped up here at work, so
that's right.
Never gonna go home on time.
Yeah, you're opening up, right?
Which
Flash?
part of me, I'm not looking forward to it because I'm like, long days, it's gonna just be tiring. But then the other part of me is like, it might be rewarding. You know what I mean? Like it might be fun to get into a new situation. So
I'm
excited
get to do your
by
job, like
your
actual job.
Yeah. Exactly. We got like a crap load of people coming to help us this week. So
from different branches, like they're gonna come get it rolling.
Yep. So
anyone
Yeah, a couple guys from corporate. So I definitely know a few. So it'll be good. So that's basically gonna be our week. I'm supposed to work from 6 to 2:30 now. So I've been working 7 to 3:30. Yeah. So it's an hour earlier, which is fine. It's most people would prefer that, but I'm a baby, so I was just like 1 less hour.
no.
Yeah, because I like to go to bed at like the same time Steph does, and like whenever she works, she gets 8.5 hours of sleep, and I'm just like, I only get 5.5. Like, just always.
She's what, 9 to 5? Is she the
right now? Actually, she's working like 7:30 to something, so it's a little bit different. But before she was working like a little bit later, so it was like constantly we'd go to bed at the same time, and I just have this like undying urge to be like, this isn't fair. Like I should be in bed 3 hours ago.
She's like, babe, you can go to bed.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Yeah.
Am I still breaking up?
No, you're all right, man. What's up with you? Anything going on this week?
Man, I don't know. What is it? April. I'm gonna get back to running. I ran a whole mile without stopping this week.
Nice.
It didn't take me a whole week to run the mile. I just did it.
No, yeah, that's what you said. That's what you said.
You caught me.
Monday to Thursday.
But yeah,
kept going.
I'm just gonna stay healthy and just could not stop. I got work the next 3 days, so that's a big reason too. I took off tonight because as much as I feel bad about missing that job, like my other job is a little more important. People rely on me to like help keep them alive. So
Yeah, not choke on
which-
raviolis.
yes, exactly. I totally forgot to tell you.
Oh God, you got like 5 minutes for this.
I got a lamb's fart.
Fart. Yeah, I know.
I got a
lamb
lamb's
farts.
fart. Yeah, I got lamb farts for dinner tonight. Totally unrelated. At work, I won an award
Oh God,
for saving that guy's life, right? Like they
just made
wrote
an
me out a
award for
thing
you.
that was like, thank you. Well, no, apparently this is an award they give people usually for like volunteering time, not saving a life. And so they, signed off on it and gave it to me. And then I just got it. That was like, whatever, a month and a half ago when it happened. And they just emailed me that I qualified and won out of all the recipients of this award. They pick a few people and I won a gift card to my choice of places. And I chose Amazon.
Nice.
So how much do you think that man's life is worth? Let me just ask you that before I tell you.
$25.
Real guess.
Fuck, man.
Close.
I want to say 50 at least. Just
15
50?
bucks.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
dude.
Come on.
1.5, bro.
What the fuck?
Which, if I would have known that,
I mean,
no, I can't finish that sentence. I would have saved his life still, but when
15
appreciate
and you broke it up again. This is a nightmare of a podcast.
all right, well,
There you go. You're back now.
all right. My internet connection is unstable again. Keep reminding me.
Do you have
okay?
your Wi-Fi on your phone on?
Yeah,
Of course you do.
I have what is it? A giga. I have 1,000 gigabytes of internet. Like we pay for the best possible internet.
There's no way that your phone that your computer is hooked up to that internet then. No, you're frozen again. This is ridiculous.
Anyways, Xfinity is gonna.
There you go. Yep. Get real mad.
This is horrible.
Now it's working. You were frozen like this for 2 fucking minutes.
Thank God. All right, everyone, we love you. I'm sorry that that's the. Am I frozen again?
You were, yeah. You were like, everybody, we love you. I'm so.
Oh, internet sucks. We're gonna log off now. Thanks for bearing with us. I'll figure it out for next. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this has been a horrible podcast.
Again,
I think it was good content, but
All
visually, this is the
I hate
worst. And audio, it's also bad, which is both forms of entertainment we're trying to provide. So, thank you guys for listening.
things that you want for.
Nobody even understands what Robbie's
Oh, I
saying.
love you guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Happy or sad, it's story time with